Sherry from Sheer Bear Cottage, and I'm here to do Roxy's Creation Weekly Challenge, and number 14. Yeah, I think it's 14. So she's having us make some, I think it's called markers, marker makers anyway. They're like stamps to me. So I do not have the, she has this kind of material that she got on Amazon that's a foam, and then with a thicker piece of paper on it. Well, it's not paper, but it's some kind of thicker element on top. And then when you pull it back, then it's sticky on the foam part. So the only thing I could think of, I don't have anything foam except these little foam sheets. And I got these a long time ago from probably Hobby Lobby or Michael's or something like that. Now, I went ahead and I just took paper that I had and I put it on the back of a sheet of this little thin foam. It is thin, but I think it'll work. I've made stamps out of this foam before. So she just said make a bunch of shapes. So that's what I did here on this one. And on this one here, I did the same thing, made a bunch of shapes. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to cut them out anyway. And then I made some numbers. I made a couple numbers here. And you got to make your numbers backwards, or letters if you make letters, you know, and then the foam's on the back side. I just glued this on top, and we can take it off, or I can just leave it on there when I put it on the cardboard. Now, I've got a box that I opened for the cardboard, so I'm going to be using strips of this cardboard. And also I kept this envelope because in these envelopes are the, the circle. And I've used these a lot of times, and then I use them, kind of, till they're all used up, and then I toss them away. But I thought, this could be used also because it's just a bunch of circles, little circle pads. I think one side is more puffier than the other. I'm not sure. But we're going to try it. And maybe I even have to take it off of here. I don't know. But we'll try a piece. So, let me see here. Maybe there's a way to take some off. Yeah, when you take it off, it pops the bubbles. So that probably won't work. But if you have bubble wrap like this that hasn't been glued onto something with the bubble side down, you can use that for circles. Okay. So I know these look pretty crazy, right? So, yeah, I took this like a piece of this, and it's not very thick. And I think both sides are the same, I'm not sure. I took it and I put, not this paper, but a different kind of paper, a scrap paper I have, on, and I glued it on the back, and with that glue stick. And I don't know if this is going to turn out or not. And then, and I cut it to fit, and then I drew these shapes onto it. So, I don't know if you want me to do that, or if we can just continue from this spot. And I don't know which phone is doing that, so I'm sorry for that. So as you can see, I've glued this paper on here like that. I don't know if I'll be taking it off after I cut them out, and then putting them on the cardboard, or if I'll just leave that paper on there. We'll see as we go, because I really don't know. I really haven't got a clue. So we'll see how this works. And I've got some scrap paper. I'm not, actually, it's not scrap paper. Let me get a different piece of paper. I'll use this paper. Okay. All right. So I guess now what we got to do is cut these out. So this cuts really nice and smoothly, this foam. So how's everybody doing today? Guess what? I got another Temu haul, and I'm going to be videoing that. Now, some of these, she left full, and some of them she cut out. So, I would think I would have to cut them out unless they're attached like this one. Like this one is attached, so let's see what we can do here. I'm really lousy cutting things out. Rachel's so good at it, so hang with me. I was going to cut these out, and then I said, you're going to ruin the whole video by doing that too. So this will leave me extra time, to cut it out. But I'll put the link to Rachel's. Well, the link is always on my title when I put the video up, so you can go over to her link if you want to see what kind of it's what kind of foam she used. It looks like she might have bought it in the like we might find it in Home Depot or something like that, but she did say she bought it at Amazon. It's in a big, huge roll. Have any of you tried to make your own stamps? I've done that before. I've made flower pots out of this very foam, and flowers, and different shapes. I tried to do lines for a page, but I kept getting the opposite I was trying to do, so that confused me. So I gave up. What I'd have to do is push down the big spaces in between, and I wasn't sure how to make that work and still have a ridge that would pick up the ink. So I gave that idea up. And I've never tried to make a rubber stamp out of anything else, like rubber. And then I'm just tossing those away. But then she'd take this piece and she'd put it on a piece of cardboard. Let me just get a piece of cardboard here. I'll use these bigger scissors. Okay, let's see. Is that big enough? Maybe a little bit more. Okay. It's a little hard to cut under the camera here. Sorry. All right, so I'm going to put this one on here. You know what I might do is peel this paper off and put that on the front so I know what it is. Huh. What do you think of that idea? So I guess we're going to be, next Friday, we're going to be doing some, what she called mark making. Yeah, mark making. Okay, let's try to pull this off. I think it should come off pretty easy. I just used the glue stick, Yeah, look, see there, it's coming off. Pretty easy. Oop, I tore that one. Get my little tweezers out here. I didn't mean to tear that one. I've never done really mark making. I mean, I've seen it done, but I could never think of a variety of marks that were very interesting. I saw her make this one, so I copied her. There. And then we could take it on the back side and put it on. Oop, gotta open this first, right? And put this on the back side. Then we know what it looks like. Do you think that's a good idea? It might be, might not be. We'll see. Just tapping off some of this glue because I'm going to be turning it over. Then I'm going to put this down on top here. Let's see. Try to put the smoother edge up, whichever that might be. And like that. I don't know if this will work or not. I might have to use other kind of glue. I don't know what Rachel used. I didn't pay attention. Shame on me. Oh my goodness, Sherry. And then you're confessing this? Wants to move. I'll just do a few, because she said we're going to use these next week. So, and then there's your stamp. Let me let this dry a little bit, and I'll see if we can make some marks. I don't know if I should use my... Here, I'll use black soot distress oxide. Then we need to cut this one out. All right, let's try this. Are we scared? I'm kind of scared. This is all wet in here. I must have put some water on it at one time, but it stayed damp, so that's good. That means it's going to work for us. Oh, it's like 73 degrees outside, you guys. This is Saturday? Yeah, this is Holy Saturday. And tomorrow it's supposed to get up to 80 something here. And then so Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday it's supposed to be in the 80s. And then on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday it's going to be back down in the... Well, I'm going to have to use some different kind of covering for my table. Okay, well, let's see how this looks. I don't even know how it's going to look. I'll just kind of go like this, like you would a stamp. But hey, you know what? If you don't have any stamps, you could make your own like this. And they come out really cute. Reason I'm using black soot, oh, look at that. That's not bad. Is because I'm all out of black StazOn. I would use StazOn or something that doesn't smear. It's not water soluble and all that. So look at that. I'm making a mess. Oh dear. Okay. Well, that worked pretty good, except for I made a mess. But besides the mess, which I'm going to clean up right now, you guys are going to have to just bear with me. Oh, okay. Where can I put this? I got too many things out. All right, now let me move this before it gets... Oh, look at that. Just as I was saying, before it gets everywhere. Oh, let me wipe this off. My goodness gracious. Grandma's a mess. It's all over the sides, not on the bottom, all over the sides, all over the top. I'm doing good here. All right, you guys, I'm going to move this around. Yeah, I'll stop you. Okay, guys, I straightened it up. I put some scotch tape. I put some wax paper underneath here. And what I think I'm going to do is put some hand cream on so it's easier to get this ink off of me. And then I got some walnut stain and some ground espresso. This one's fairly new. I maybe should try that. My hands are so dry that that ink goes straight into all the cracks and crannies. So what I'm going to do is try this one again and then move on. And hopefully we'll be okay. I'm going to use the ground espresso first. I didn't know how this would work, doing it like this, because I think what we're creating is the positive and not the negative. And when I made stamps, I did it with the negative. In other words, the lines would just show. That probably doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make much sense to me. Bear with me. This is a challenge, so I am definitely being challenged here. I hope this works, and I hope I got enough ink on there. Yeah. In fact, it looks almost black to me, and I'm right here. Definitely. Oh, in the screen, it looks brown, more brown. So, okay. And it didn't get all over me. Let's move on. I'm happy about that part. Where can I put this? I'm all out of room. All out of room. Okay, let's do this one because this one's just kind of one kind of easy swirl. You guys gonna try this? If you got anything that is like a foam around your houses, that you can try this. This is the only thing I could come up with. And I thought, ooh, I don't know if it's going to work, but we're just going to do the challenge and we're going to see what happens. And here we are. I don't cut things out very good. I do have a new pair of cutting. Well, that might make a neat stamp too. The opposite. I'll keep that. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I've got new cutter in a pen form that I got from Temu. I don't know, one of the last times I got it. So I thought I could try that, but I've got wax paper down. This kind of looks like a snake, and I I don't know. I'm deathly afraid of snakes. I don't know why I did that. Oh, guess what ran into my house the other day? My friend was here. We had the screen door open. And, I get them every year. Every year they come to visit me. I don't know. I want to leave that part on. Maybe I do. And it was a lizard about this long, about 6 inches, 7 inches long, with his tail. That's including his tail. I don't mind lizards. They don't really scare me unless they move real fast, and most of the little ones move real fast. But she found it, my friend, and she caught it, and then she took it outside and put it on the wall. She said his feet were cold. How cute. So that's what I would have done. I would have tried to catch it and put it out on the wall. Yeah. Okay, let's put this down. I'm just wondering if I should use a different glue. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Everything will fall apart. Okay. So it's a beautiful spring day out. And it's only April. May will be here soon enough. We'll be warm in May, I'm sure. And then for the rest till October, it'll be hotter than hell down here. So I said, Hemet is close to hell. I'm sorry, some of you might not like me saying hell, okay? To me, it's not a cuss word to me. To me, it's a place. Okay, let's get this. Can you guys see okay? I hope so. This one doesn't want to come off very good. There it goes. It was kind of thin paper that I used. I have a roll of it, so I thought, well, I can use this. Now, I'm not going to mess with it much. It's hard to get off, so I'm just going to leave it. Well, I can't leave it on, can I? I should have turned it the other way. Okay, that came off. One more piece. Come on. You can get off of there. It's a little bit fiddly, gotta say. You could probably come up with a better way. Only reason I put the paper on was so that I could draw on it lightly without making big, marks in it. I hope that's going to work. Okay, let's see what happens here. And you got to have ink pads that got a lot of juice. I'd use that black one that we used the other time, but I'm scared to use that thing for now. It was so rich. What's that? Is ground espresso. Let's put some walnut on it too. See what happens. If it's any better. So I don't know what Rachel's planning for us for Friday, but she said we were going to use these. So you don't mind if I print right over this. And I use this. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Hey, not bad, not bad. All right. Put this with the other one. Okay, there. Now these guys, I was thinking of cutting them all out and using those. These I'm going to save. These I'll save for, you know, just mark making. Wonder if I could do it without the cardboard since I have the paper on it. Let's try it. You'll only know if you try. Gotta have ink that's really inky. And that one's not very old. Some of these Tim Holtz inks that I buy, you know, they're dry when I get them. I've had that happen more than once. So I guess it's just going to be a mark-making jamboree. What are we going to do? Oh, look, hey. But I think, you know, it'll hang around better being on a piece of cardboard. And this is just a cardboard box that something came in. I do have a smaller piece. I'll put that on a cardboard later. Okay. I'll put a couple more up here and maybe one here, and then we'll use a different paper for our examples. Okay? All right, let's try this one. I did try sharpening my scissors before I began. Probably better to just cut them all this way, nice and straight. My drawing is not straight. I do not draw. I paint, but I don't draw. So, and then I'll go this side like this. I have to hold my breath when I'm doing it. Oh, God. Okay. Oop, that one didn't get cut this way. This is kind of like cutting Christmas trees. And with this, you can actually bend them and stuff, you know. You can't do that with the kind that Rachel brought. Hers is much thicker and much nicer. Although these, you know, you buy several in a pack, you can glue them together and make it thicker. I was just, you know, using one just because. Now I want to leave, you know, a little piece in the middle of these so they don't fall apart. Okay, let's see how we do. And this one I think I'll put on a piece of cardboard. I hope this cardboard will be big enough. I think I better cut another piece. Okay, I'll just kind of cut this down the middle. I don't know what else we'll be putting on here, but something. All right, and this can go like this. Got a little extra here. And another thing you can do that Rachel did too with her what I'm trying to say is she made lines. She made lines in it. You know, like this thing will take lines really good. You can make, you know, any kind of lines you want. Make round lines, short lines, cross lines. She used, let's see, here's a Teflon pen. I think she used something like this. You know, like if you wanted to go like that. Hashtag. The hashtag look. Or if you just wanted to do dots, you could do just dots. One more. And what else did she do? You can use regular pencil too. It'll just have the pencil mark on it. Okay. Let's do the other two with nothing. All right. Here we go. Tip came part in two. Dadgummit. It'll be okay when I glue them back together on the cardboard. This is the one we were going to use. This is the one we were going to use, right? I don't know. I think this one's wide enough. Let's turn it around. Yep. This one I'm going to use tacky glue. This is clear tacky glue, but sheet tacky glue. Kind of fun, huh? Different. Actually making something of our own. A tool that we can use. I'll put more ink on this as soon as I get this glued down. Okay. All right. Let's just do this one right here. I know the glue is not dry. Hopefully it'll come back up without causing us a big problem. Hey, look at that one. I think that one's my favorite so far with the marks in it. Can you see that? Kind of fun, huh? Okay. Hold on. Almost forgot to turn you back on. I started cutting out, I need littler scissors. I started cutting out this number 0. And I tried using this kind of blade on this foam. It doesn't work on foam. Oh my goodness, that's pretty bad. Okay. Well, that's what it looks like. Let me cut some smaller ones like this, because I have numbers and stuff. Let's see, I have one number here. All these are my favorite well, they're the numbers that follow me around all over the place. So I put them on a piece. It's a pretty good box for this. Sometimes the boxes come and man, I like the boxes better than what's in the boxes. Does that happen to you? It happens to me. Okay. Oh, I like the little one. Well, here's the 0. Poor thing, it really had a problem. So we can put our little cutter away. I think that'll work better on just paper. Let me see what I can get off here. Maybe nothing. Let's just put this on. We don't have to worry. Right there in the middle. All right. I'll do a couple of them. Maybe we can do a couple numbers over here. Where'd that number of mine go? Oh, here it is. I think that'll fit on here. Oh, but I've got all those to cut out and put on separately. I won't do that. Here, let's cut some of this out. Oh, well, what are we going to do about these teardrops here? Did I make a mark on the foam? Not much. Maybe I could. Well, I'm going to put it right back on there. And I'm going to cut it out and try to, make 2 strips, I guess. All right, here we go. These are just freeform marks that I made. Just trying to make them look like water drops, but sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And you just got to go with the flow and what the heck, right? I'm wondering if I should put all these, separately on that. Might look better. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I think I need another long one. Because the cardboard is really your acrylic block, I guess you would say. There's one. Well, this might look good too. I'm going to keep this one too. Oh. I don't know. Maybe that one too. Okay. Where's the piece I was just working on? All right, you guys. Did I drop it? Oh, mercy. Oh. I don't know what I did with it. I didn't throw it away. Oh my gosh, right in front of my nose. I bet you guys were saying, it's right there, it's right there. Yeah. I wish I knew, what subject she's going to be working on because, she just said we're going to use them. Didn't say. Makes the challenge harder. I don't want to keep you too long either, so I'm not going to do all these, but I'll have all these done, um, by the time we come back for, after next Friday's video. Okay. And this one. Yeah, I'll show you, the ones that I got. These I'm making 3 diagonal strips where the check marks are. This one's a flower. This one is like long pieces of wood with a jagged edge. That's just a piece by itself. I don't know. That's just some kind of mark. And then these are like all little circles, like stones. And then I got some, well, they're like boxes. And then I got fancy here at the end and filled in with that, whatever that is. I have no idea. Okay. And, and at the end, I did numbers. I did the numbers that I haven't already done. I did 2, 3, 5, 6, 9. And then I did like a chalice. That's it. That's all I did. So that gives you an idea, maybe, of what you can do. But, do what you do. Because I run out of ideas. These challenges do help me, though. They take me out of my element and, challenge me to do something different. And then I have to show you whether it's good or bad. I could probably do some of this on my die cutter, huh? That'd probably be too fancy, but I think I have a few simple little things. I know it would cut right through this. Like butter. No, like hot butter. See, that looks more like water drops when it's like that, huh? Wish I had something to cut that circle out. I don't like the way it looks all chewed up. Like a chewed up donut hole. Okay. There's that one. So let me glue this one down. And while this one's drying, we will work on, if I can find it. Oh my goodness. Where did they... Oh, I put it up there to dry. I don't know about me. Guys, I don't know. Okay, and then I'm just going to put these on here willy-nilly. Oh, that one feels like it's stuck already. Did I already do one? You could do a water splat too. I was just thinking, what would go with water? A water splat. I think I got them all down. Let's see. They looked better before I moved them, right? I think so. Okay, let's let this one dry a little bit. Let's do, oh, we already did those. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Okay, let's do this guy. He's saying, do me, I'm an ugly donut. Okay, here's the ugly donut. There he is. Oh. The color I'm using here is walnut stain. I don't know. I think I need it wetter. I have a little water here. I'm scared. Little tiny bit. Oh, a little bit here. And, oh! See? You guys see? Oh. Okay. Let me try. Is it helping any? Not really. Needs to sit with the water on it for a little bit. Would look cool if it was in blue, huh? On a white background. Have any of you done mark making? Well, there we go. That's not so bad. All right. I don't know if we want to do any more. I can do my number here. At least do one number. We should at least do one. Let's do one of these. Let's do a number 2. What's your favorite number? Do you have one? What's your favorite color? That's another one that's good to know. I have so many lines on here, I don't know which line to do. All right, and boom. Okay. I have a little square here. This is kind of a big, oh, did you see what I'm doing? I'm putting the glue on the wrong side. All right, let's do it again. Number 2. And we can put little pieces on there, and have a different kind of mark making. All right, let's try this. So far, guys, these have all come out pretty darn good, huh? I'm surprised with this little tiny foam. I think it's in the kids section. Might even find it at Dollar Tree in the kids section. I mean, unless you have something better. Okay. And number 2. See how many minutes? 34 minutes. We're done here. This is the last one we're doing. What happened? It's a backwards too. In the children's section. You guys, you know what? You just gotta love me. Ay, ay, ay. We have to do it this way. No, we have to do it this way. Backwards, so it'll come out rightwards. I think I'm a little dyslexic. Driving down the street and with my friend, and she goes, okay, turn right here. And what do? I turn left. She said, no, right, you got to turn right. I said, oh yeah, the other right. Oh my gosh. And if you do that kind of stuff, kind of weird stuff, I want to know about it if you do. I want to know. I am in the know. Or I want to be in the know. Let me hold this little piece down. Maybe that's... Rachel made her little cardboards a little bigger. Maybe that's why, so she could hold them when she inked them. So we'll keep that in mind, guys, if we're going to do this. Okay. Now this looks probably like a better two, I hope. And I'll cut the rest of them out, and I'll be ready for... Oh, wow, it worked pretty good, except right there. This is from before. Yeah. And it's stuck because it had a little glue on it. Okay. I'm liking it. I think I'm liking it. All right. So that's pretty much it, guys. Let's see, how many did we show? All these guys. And then this one here, wherever it was, right here. And then the 2. And then the water ones, which seem to have disappeared. And then the circle. And water. Oh, here's the water ones in front of my face. And then the 0. And the 2. And the snaky-like one. And the little triangles. So that's pretty much it, guys, for today. So give it a try, and I'll be back with a Temu order, another haul, and show you what I got. Not that exciting, but you know, I'll show you anyway. And have a good evening, and I'll see you next time. So give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next video. Okay, bye-bye.